who reads this shit.
I don't know who watches this shit.
I'm Rockman 3K3.
I'm Leroy. Catch him. Shit, you were supposed to say, hey, damn. You just jumped on the camera. Alright, so like a dude walk around, he was walking down the street, going to get some lunch, headphones in, drinking me smooth. Hey, nigga, what's up? My name's Craig. You wouldn't jump at that?
No. I mean, oh, man.
Yeah, see, that's why you was going to get kidnapped first.
Like,
they was going to take your black ass away.
This guy's exciting. He knows what he wants in life. That's funny. Alright.
Whatever. No, we're still recording.
We're still recording? Okay. Well, I got some beef. This is the Nerd Plate. I'm Rockman 3K3.
We did this part already.
I know. I'm just saying it again because I got beef. That's how hard the beef is right now. Guys,
Kobe?
Oh, man. It's way worse than Kobe beef.
Did you just say your beef was hard?
No.
Pause?
No. Yeah, porno pause? Anyway, my beef is hard, son, because we're talking about the top 100 RPGs of all time, according to this little, like, dumb magazine called Game Informer, which I've thrown on the ground doing this. Thank you, because I'm throwing mine on the ground. So, here's my beef with it.
I got paid for this.
Right, or whatever. Here's my beef with it, right?
That was $15 that I didn't
It's not that Elder Scrolls Skyrim, spoiler alert, made number 1. 100 RPGs of all time, right? This little, like, dumbass Game Informer's like, here's all the RPGs we think greatest 100. And again, like I was saying, Elder Scrolls is number 1. That's not my biggest issue. Because you know what? Skyrim brought in a lot of people who otherwise would not play RPGs at all.
I'm surprised you caught that.
Right, thank you. Me too. My charisma.
It's a good throw.
Yeah, it was. And so it just kind of kills me because it's not so much what they had number 1. I'm fine with that. Even though I think greats like Final Fantasy 7 should have been right there, Final Fantasy 6. I mean, a lot of other games. Even hell, if Mass Effect were won as number 1, wouldn't have been mad either. But what
Mass Effect couldn't have won it because I ain't picked that shit back up.
What kills me is the fact that some of these games are on here before like some of the legendary games, like Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is not even on this list.
Ocarina of Time is better.
Ocarina of Time is not, and that's one of the most revolutionary Legend of Zelda games of all time.
Hey, Jade Empire's on here.
But you know, Jade Empire.
I didn't know Jade Empire was on here.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, they do have a lot of great gems on there. Like, I'm surprised they have Secret of Mana on there. I'm surprised they have Chrono Trigger on there and Chrono Cross. What I don't like is fucking Destiny is on there. That shouldn't even be on there according to whatever wild criteria is on there. Fucking XCOM, like Enemy Within is on there.
That was an RPG.
Okay, so to defend it,
I did not think XCOM was a fucking RPG.
It's turn-based.
Yeah, it's turn-based, and I'm okay with that because that's the same as Final Fantasy Tactics in essence.
Every other.
Right. In every other Fire Emblem, stuff like that. It's the same principle. So I'm okay with that being on there.
Fable 2.
And then Fable 2, how did they get number 56? Fable 2, it wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't like great either. Like
I don't think your issue is the list. I think your issue is that they don't have a criteria. Like, we don't understand how did they end up on this list.
Right. I totally agree with your show. Yes.
Was Fable 2 the one where your dog and your sister died and you got to pick one at the end?
Yes.
Okay.
Spoilers. Nobody's gonna play that shit.
That game came out in 2008.
Even if somebody was playing the game, they'd be like, that was more satisfying than doing it myself because this game sucked.
But I liked it though.
Hell, Shadowrun. Right, the one on Super Nintendo. The good one. Shadowrun was amazing.
No, not that 2006 one.
Yeah, not that
weird.
Nah, son, nah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm glad they pulled out a lot of gems because they even had Planescape Torment, which a lot of people didn't know what that was, as well as the sequel to it, Torment. Yes.
What is that?
Planescape Torment is a D&D based RPG on the PC. We're back in the old days. This is when Baldur's Gate was hot. Baldur's Gate 2, Temple of Elemental Evil, all those big RPG games that played. Yes.
I don't know what those are.
I know. All these big RPGs that played in the D&D system, that was big. I am glad to see like
D&D system?
Dungeons and Dragons.
It was actually part of Dungeons.
No, I thought you meant like a system.
Oh no.
Okay.
When I say system, like rules, like set rules.
Okay.
Like they have like anywhere from 1 to like 6. Yeah, it's all rule books telling you what to do. Blah blah blah.
I think I want to play that.
Really?
Yeah.
As much as you ride on RPGs, really?
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I wasn't born in the Dark Ages.
Really?
What?
You know what?
Kanye the Giant.
You know what? One day we'll get one together.
Okay, fuck it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, like okay. I don't promise I'm not gonna get bored and storm the fuck out.
That's true. I do expect that.
All right.
But games like Persona 1, Suikoden 1, they weren't on there. Suikoden 2 was on there. Persona 4 and 5 were on there. But, I mean, Suikoden 1 was legendary because for the first time in ages, it was a game that made you care about permadeaths. And as well as recruitment. Yes, there's a lot of permadeaths in Suikoden. Suikoden, spoiler alert.
Wait, what's your issue with this list?
It's, I guess, the criteria. You're right.
That Destiny was on there.
Yeah. Well, and that's because it just doesn't fit the caliber. That's like if we were just like talking about the greatest.
But see, this is the top 100 of what?
Of all times. That's what I'm saying. Of all times.
But they don't say what makes it.
Yeah, they just like of all times. There's no like criteria. There's no definition of what they think an RPG is. They're just like, hey, RPG. As long as it had elements in there, let's put it in there. Like Fallout New Vegas was in there.
Talk about Fallout.
No, I mean Fallout 3 was great. I'm not saying it didn't belong in there.
Vegas?
I'm not saying that. But
Top 100?
Right, Vegas?
I love the Fallout series. I ain't
Top 100 New Vegas?
Vegas had...
I haven't played 100 RPGs.
I haven't either.
Well, I wish I could say that, but I played more RPGs than these dudes have probably kissed women. Yeah, it's a lot. Fighting.
I don't know how to respond.
I just want to make sure I understood what you just said. You said you played more RPGs
than they have kissed women.
Yes.
So, like, the number of women they kissed or the number of times that they've kissed a woman?
Well, let's just move on.
I'm just saying, it was a good...
Their statements confuse me.
Anyway, it was just something... This list, it's not that it was, like, super terrible.
Fire Emblem's on here.
Yeah, and that's great, but look, it's like 44. For Fire Emblem Awakening. What about Fire Emblem 1? What about Sacred Stones? What about the twin...
So what's number one?
Like I said, number 1 was Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And like I said, now...
Number 0 is Dungeons and Dragons.
Right, because they're trying to...
1971.
There's an ode to... Whatever, dude. That's just like... And I get it. That's a great homage to it. But Skyrim is number 1. I enjoyed that, and I thought that was cool because Skyrim did get a lot of people into what they otherwise would never be into. And it was a real, at its core, RPG. Very in-depth, a lot of quests, and it was a lot of fun. So I can kind of see that.
Rockman, I got a question.
Yes, sure.
Forgot my question. Sorry.
That's my job.
Yeah,
so, like... What do I think if I had to remake this list?
Oh no.
No.
I don't care about what you think is the top RPGs and all.
I didn't care what you think.
But do you listen to Game Informer?
No, not at all.
So why are you mad about this list?
I'm mad because I don't listen to it, but this generation coming up, and let's say someone wanted to be serious about RPGs. Let's say you have a gamer who's like, you know what? I want to get some really good RPGs. What's a good RPG?
They got a list of good RPGs in there.
Hey man, this is dope ones in here.
Look,
just because they don't have Zelda doesn't mean
play the 3rd edition of blank game that only came out in Japan, but you could get it illegally if you knew this dude who worked at this particular store.
Right, but it
like
doesn't
every game you own.
It's not even about like, make sure I have a certain game. It's just the fact that it's about the history. It's about preserving the history of great RPGs. You can't tell the story of Jordan and just skip to when he played for the Wizards. That's not where his glory days were. His glory days were when he was on the 1990 Chicago Bulls. But that's the same. That's what they did. They basically just skipped and said, "Hey, this is the end career of RPGs. Here's most of them. And here's some of the highlights."
To be fair, that's kind of what Space Jam did.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
But it didn't talk about his glory days. It kind of just skipped him going back into the NBA.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that was a movie. This is preserving history. This is preserving a video game history to where if you're a fan of RPGs and you look at this is fucking disgraceful. And I'm not ragging them so hard on the rankings and things like that. It's just define a caliber and then say, okay, this is why we think it's top. This is why we think blah, blah, blah. What they give for Destiny is complete garbage. We picked Destiny because it's popular.
You make me feel bad. I got the shirt on.
I'm just saying.
It was clean. Stop bragging on me. I didn't even like the damn game. I got this for working.
Garbage.
I got this for working there.
Trash.
Look, man.
So at the end of the day, what are you trying to say?
At the end of the day,
This is a $15 magazine that ain't worth shit.
Well, that. But at the end of the day, when you make a list of 100 RPGs, stay with the centric topic of what you want. This is like me saying, hey, the top 100 puzzle games of all time, and Street Fighter gets number 40.
That's not even in the same box.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
But Destiny has RPG elements.
And Puzzle Fighter.
Okay, so does Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. He was nowhere to be found in this. So does Saints Row. Nowhere to be found in this.
Well, every game has RPG elements. You know.
I agree. But find a clear definition of what you want.
So what's your definition?
So wait. Oh, yeah, that's a great question. But I'm just going to say, an RPG is where you play a role, right?
Yes.
So in Destiny, you create a character.
Yes.
You pick a class.
Yes.
You grind.
But grinding is not always a part of RPGs. It's there, but it's not like the centric, like...
Okay, what are the parts of an RPG?
Well, RPGs, when you talk about role-playing games, you're looking at, of course, like you said, the role of the character.
Right.
You're looking at stat building, growing with your character.
Grinding.
You're looking at going through the storyline with your character, picking story choices.
So Destiny doesn't fit because it doesn't have a good story?
No, it doesn't fit because it sucks, period. But it does.
I was gonna say Diablo is pretty much the same thing where you're just grinding a character.
Not
has
really.
a great
Diablo
story.
has a good story.
I know, but I'm saying it's the same thing where you're just grinding a character.
When you beat it the first few times, yeah, you're just basically.
But you can play that game without even beating it and just grind a character.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
You're like
Yes,
level
yeah,
99, whatever the shit.
Right, if you want.
I've
Well,
never
level
played
7.
level 7. I'm thinking of Warcraft.
Right. But I mean, yeah, you could totally do that. But it has a good story. It's not.
So your beef with Destiny is the
Disney
story.
probably had a good story to some people.
They just chopped it out.
Yeah. Originally, well, the problem with Destiny is Destiny.
Let's not get on a whole topic about just Destiny.
It was
but
fucking boring.
Well, yeah, whatever. No, I'm just saying when you make RPG, when you define the role of RPG, like I said, should be a role-playing game, which gets you into the role of that, which gets you into the role of the character, which gets you the role of the story. Get you in the role of interactive games.
You know what my beef is with RPGs? I can never think of a real cool ass name to name my character.
Well, it's good because nobody else say it in the game.
That's true too. But
it's like remember when I was watching you play Skyrim and you had like whatever the hell his name was.
Oh, like
let's
see, Renji, Shadow Law.
Right, that. You know what my dude's name?
What's his name?
Eric.
Right. Some retarded ass name.
But see, and I think...
Welcome he, the Lord Dragonborn of the 4th Dynasty, Eric.
Well, it's like I read this one wrong.
Jerome.
And I think that comes from me.
Leroy.
And I think my whole...
Leroy.
I think the reason why it's so easy...
Jaquavius.
Wow. Did you... No. Oh. Dude. Oh. God. For me, I think why it's so easy for me to do it is because I have that affinity for good storyline and for like writing. So for me, coming up with names is like nothing. I've named so far in my RPG that I'm creating over 300-400 names. Like I'm literally coming up with names of the name. So I mean that's what happens.
Shit.
Yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, next time we want to do a 100 top RPG, I mean just find a clear definition and a clear requirement before you even make the list. And then after that, find some good games. Don't just grab a hodgepodge of games like, oh, some old RPGers are going to like it, some new RPGers are going to like it. Make a true history compilation of good RPGs.
Here's your homework. You do it. I want to see you make the 100 greatest RPGs of all time list.
You ain't got to do 100.
You ain't got to do it on the camera. Just make
do 10.
a list.
Just do 10 great RPGs.
I was gonna say make 100, and I'll put that shit on Twitter.
Nerd Plate's top 10 RPGs.
No. Rockman's 10 top RPGs.
You don't have 10 RPGs you like?
I'll give you 4.
Wow, bro. Really?
I'm not an RPG dude.
All right. Okay, top 5.
Tell your people.
Okay. Well,
no, I'm saying
They need to know. They ain't about.
No, tell them to submit their top.
Okay.
Comment at the bottom.
You know what? That's a good idea, show. Why don't you guys do that? Submit it to us at Nerdplate. You can do it on Facebook.
You're gonna crowdsource and make the best list of whatever.
Oh my god, that would be dope. Yes. crowdsourced to me, the great Rockman 3K3 and Leroy Ketchum over here, the Sage, whatever. Send us your top whatevers on RPGs.
Top whatever.
Top 5 RPGs. Send it in at you can
comment below, nigga. Shit,
right,
that's what I was trying to tell you.
My bad. Comment below. Shows are very serious, so I'm getting all passionate and shit. Shows like, no, put it in the link. Put it in the comments below. We would love to see what you think is the top 5 or top 10 or whatever your top whatever
I need to
RPGs
shirt
are.
away.
You do, because it's a terrible thing.
Whoever has the best list gets Leroy's shirt.
It's old.
You can cut that out. You can cut that out.
Fuck it, I'll give it away if that's a problem.
It's a Destiny shirt.
No.
If you really down,
This is one of the top 100 RPGs of all time, found by.
if you just want fan material, fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
No, terrible. But that'd be great, guys. I would love to hear it. Next episode,
He
I'm
would
gonna
love
do
to
that.
hear it. I'll watch it and be like, what the hell is this one? And what the hell is this one? And what the hell is this one? Oh, I know that one, but what the fuck is this one?
So you wouldn't know, like, Saga Frontier if someone told you about it?
You said that name on purpose because you know I don't know what that is.
What? No. Like, Threats of Fate?
Alright, guys, we'll holler at y'all later.
This has been the Nerd Play of Rockman 3K3.
I'm going home.
And I'm the voice of Shogun.
We out.
Right? The counter's supposed to count down.
Right.
Let's just watch it for a second.
When is it stopping?
It just stops after a while. Maybe I touched it when I was moving the camera around. And it looks like it's working fine. Now I sound crazy.
Yeah. Nah, man, we trust you. It's cool.
I don't know.
Hey, I mean, it's working now. I'll keep my eye on it just to make sure.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Same. Bullshit.
Oh my god. Are you that butthurt?
Yeah.
I am a little bit, yes. That's like they
You would
made
think he
the
made
top
the game.
100 action games, and fucking like Parasite Eve got number 1, and skipped over all your little. I know what is
He's like,
Parasite
what
Eve?
is it?
Fuck you, nigga. Brave Fencer Musashi. They didn't even have that shit on there. That's cool stuff.
That's not RPG.
I know. What is that? It's like Legend of Zelda, but he's right.
What are you talking about, Cliff? I'm sorry. What are you talking about, Rockman?
Fuck it.
No,
Listen.
I'm using that as a.
I know. No,
Get the magazine.
it's this thing.
What is this show about?
What is this show about? What is this magazine about right here? Top 100 RPGs of all time? This is bullshit. Bullshit.
Why are you butthurt?
I'm just saying, bro, some of these ratings are terrible. Destiny's in here. That's the first terrible thing. It's just like, wow.
What's your beef with Destiny?
My beef with Destiny is it doesn't, when you put it in a class of RPGs, especially when we're talking about top 100 RPGs of all time, it does not rank. That's like saying Lil Yachty should be in the top 100
You
MCs.
don't stop talking about that, man.
I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying different lanes. Now, if they wanted to say different RPGs of this era, absolutely.
Best unfinished game of
Right,
this generation.
exactly. Put that shit in there.
Yeah.
By all means. Shit, put my number 9 in that bitch. They got us on that, son.
That wasn't an RPG.
No, it wasn't.
But it was the best unfinished game.
Right.
I ain't
They
playing that
got
shit. I told you she was gonna suck.
I know.
When you were talking about it, oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I told you, day one you started saying that shit in the group chat, it's going to suck. I guarantee you.
It's just terrible.
But
He has been jerking you off.
that's Rockman. And that's Leroy Ketchum.
Give a damn.
Can't see my hand pointing. And these guys are what? What are you guys? Who are you?
The
Why are you-
Nerd Plate.
There you go. That's
Two
your,
angry black niggas.
that's your intro.
Actually, hold up, though. We don't have TV on.
Fuck.
Okay. Here's my beef,
That was
right?
old $15. I didn't.
It's not that Elder Scrolls Skyrim, spoiler alert, made number 1. It's not that. I'm okay with that.
Hey guys, it's Epitexorus, and welcome to my new series on the channel. Well, technically, it's
I'm
not
sorry,
a
I
new
was boring
series.
you.
I don't know how that happened. My phone was not even on. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
Take 2. It was like, oh,
Am I
I'm
wrong?
out this motherfucker.
I wasn't even near my phone. And she just
This
started.
nigga was like, God, I wish these niggas.
God, you may not know. Like, I
Am
got
I
shit
even
to do
here? I can be
tomorrow.
doing
Oh my
anything.
God. Fuck Cliff Rank.
I can be anywhere in the world, but I'm here today.
I'm here with these niggas on the show that I'm not a part of.
Nigga.
I'm not getting paid.
Alright, so we back. Do I need to do the intro?
Nah, we're good. We can keep
Okay,
it.
we're gonna keep going. Alright, so anyway.